This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by
Mattress Firm, our premier mattress provider. They provide a 120-night sleep trial, so if your mattress is not perfect, they will pick it up and find you a new one. Save 10% off your order with code MMANUTS10. Crowd Cow, the marketplace for high-quality craft beef and meats from ranches around the world. Save $15 off your first box with code MMA15. NordVPN, get advanced security, internet freedom, and complete privacy. Save 70% off, plus get 1 month free with code MMANUTS. Liquid Web, one of the top hosting providers around. Save 33% off monthly VPS plans with code VPS33 off. Defense Soap, everyday soaps for everybody. Use code MMA Nuts to save 15% off your order.
Hey fans, it's MMA Nuts, episode 517.
517!
My name is Ingo Weigold.
Matt Griffith, MMA Show, by fans, for fans, walking line between serious and ridiculous. What are you drinking over there?
Straight old
vodka?
tonic and gin.
Just water. That's all we drink on this show.
Agua. I don't know, beer didn't sound good, so I decided to make myself a little manly cocktail.
There you go.
Al fresco.
Like gangbang juice. What?
Not gin and juice. Tonic and
What gin and juice is gangbang juice?
I think so. Yeah, because the orange juice covers up the gin taste, right?
Sure.
I guess.
All about trying to hide it. Or something.
Hiding the liquor taste. I don't like juice. Do you drink juice?
No, because it's like you might as well just take a tablespoon of sugar and eat it.
Yeah,
Like, that's what juice is. So we don't. Well, I don't drink it. So there's other people in my house that will, but I don't like buying it. I bought what I buy the other day: fresh squeezed orange juice, and my fucking family had a shit fit.
Right.
Like, what is this? There's fucking pulp in here. Like, yeah, it's called natural, you fucks. Just drink it. So I had to, like, one of my daughters, I had to get like a strainer and strain the juice out to get the pulp out. I'm like, oh my God. You know, when we were kids, we just fucking drank the pulp. I enjoy a little pulp every once in a while.
A little Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I never really liked juice. It was never my thing.
I'm with you. So UFC this weekend, they had it was weird because I watched it on the ESPN app, but apparently this is on ABC for the second time, and not one of the best cards to have on a fucking like main channel, because you had 3 decisions and 2 submissions.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the best thing was like Mackenzie Dern looked fucking on point. Like she's got a submission win over, here you go, Nina Nunes now. So she has changed her last name because she's married to Amanda Nunes. So she took Amanda's last name. So I don't know how that works, but okay, it's interesting. So moving right along.
It's like you have a last name and then you delete it and you put the other person's last name. That's
yeah, but who are you, the man? Are you the woman? Are you just a partner? I don't know.
Yes,
you're all the above. So
all the above.
Mackenzie looked sharp, and I'll just say that she gets another fucking sub win, and she may be unbeatable. I'll just put it out there.
Possible.
With her, if she gets it to the ground, you're fucked. You're just completely fucked.
Yeah.
But her stand-up's looking a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Perry took another loss. I don't know what that guy's game plan is, because it seems that he just wants to stand right in front of someone and get punched in the face habitually. Mm-hmm. And it's like the same result for I don't know how many fights in a row. And I think he even changed camps, and I forgot where he was at now, but didn't seem to help him. Kind of sucks.
No, his quote after the fight: "I used to be great. I don't know what happened."
I don't know if he was great, but he was winning.
So,
and
yeah.
you know, I think there's a chink in his armor, and everyone kind of knows it. Kind of like the main event, right? They had Vettori and Kevin Holland taking the fight on short notice for Darren Till, and turns basically into a wrestle fuck fest where Vettori just takes the guy down at will and gets the decision win. And probably not what you want for your main event on fucking ABC, but he's now asking for a second fight with Adesanya. Like, I don't know if that warrants that fight, but like, whatever. I don't have anything else for that event. I mean, we could talk about we'll talk about the Venum in a little bit because I want to pull up the whole Venum like kit.
I was wondering if you're gonna bring up the kits. I saw them on Saturday.
I mean, we could just do it now. Let me find it.
I thought they looked quite similar to the Reebok kits.
I mean, maybe 1% better. Let me share the fucking screen here, but literally just looks like you fucking took the same shorts and put the goddamn Venum logo on where the fucking Reebok logo would have been. And
$130 for a pair of shorts, though. Good God.
Who the fuck's paying that? Fucking nobody. This is so stupid. $40 would be about the max I'm paying for like a decent pair of training shorts.
Those look extra short too. Like what's up?
Yeah, I think they have 3 different styles. There's like a long. I think this is the mid.
That's the mid.
This is like the fucking basketball shorts from like the 70s. If you remember those, like guys are tucking their fucking jerseys in.
Remember that game?
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the long ones.
Okay.
Like, oh, I'm not losing my mind, am I?
Okay, good.
And then
that looks more respectable.
Like the ladies had the super short ones on, or they had the skin tight ones. Like Mackenzie Dern was doing the uniform justice, but yeah, I thought there would be a little more creativity, but I guess they don't want that either, UFC or Venum, because why not? Go to let the fighter fucking design the shorts for fuck's sake. If a guy wants to wear some camo shorts, let him have some fucking camo shorts or something. Be a little unique, but this goes back to the UFC just wants to be the UFC and not make individuals. You're all part of the team or whatever. So there's that. We had one championship on TNT, which was kind of caught me by surprise. I didn't think that they had a major network deal. And let's start with the Eddie Alvarez DQ.
I got it queued up, Matt. Here we go.
Great.
What do you think about this one? Some shots, another shot, a couple more shots. He's like, I'm hitting you. I got it. Bam.
Yeah.
And then we got the DQ happening here. I'm wondering what your thoughts are on this.
Well, I got a lot of problems. There's two issues I have with this. I don't remember. One, this isn't an egregious foul. This is just regular hitting someone, maybe a couple hit them in the back of the head. That's neither here nor there. But why don't you just give them warning like everybody else? Or are they saying, oh, the fight was stopped? 2, that is 100% on the other fighter gaming the system. If you watch that guy, he's getting hit on the side of the ear, and then he turns his head even more so he can make an intentional foul on Alvarez. It's kind of like back in the day when guys would try to game in the UFC where they're like trying to put their hand on the mat so they can be a grounded fighter. Like that guy's turning into the punch right there so he can get hit in the back of the head and then goes, ow, the back of my head. He's like, hit, and then he'll just specifically turn right there. He's turning so he can get hit in the back. So I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I think Eddie should have won that fight, and the other guy should be banned from fighting or
never again.
Feud or something. I don't know. What do you think?
I agree with you. I mean, I don't know. It's
a fucking fight. Why can't you just punch people wherever? Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like that's the other side of the coin.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there has to be some kind of rules, I suppose, but it's just really ridiculous that they DQ'd him. I mean, was he like doing something that illegal? I don't know. If it was an elbow, okay, maybe. But it was punches.
I didn't see
that. It was like here, right? So is that the back of the head? Technically, there's a bone here behind your ear, right? Is that the back of your head? I would say the back of your head is right there. Like,
yes, it's way in the back.
This is the side of your head still. So I'm good with it.
It's the side of the head. The guy cheated by turning into it. So
yeah,
it's horse shit. And then again, here's another fighter organization, their first main event or main card on TV. And that's how you want to start the broadcast with fucking controversy. And then fucking Alvarez is crying because he's like, well, fuck, I wasn't trying to do that. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, looking back at that, I'd be freaking out if I was him. But
agreed.
And then we move to the Demetrious Johnson fight, and he takes a loss. And I'll share this little fucking godad with
Never happened, Matt. No way he would take a loss.
So he gets hit with this uppercut, and then he eats a fucking huge knee here. Look at this. Guess what? It's a knee to a grounded opponent, but in ONE FC, you can do that.
Oh, you can?
Yes. Which is great, because then, like, Peter Yan was crying, like, well, why is this okay here and not in the UFC?
Matt, I don't know. I'm fine with it.
I know, it's totally fine. And they're fine with it because it's in the rules. That's legal.
Yeah.
That's great. You should be able to do that.
Should be able to maim.
Well,
anyone complain about that? Demetrious Johnson took his loss like a man or what?
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's a champion.
Was a champion.
Well, you know, I thought he was the greatest of all time. That's what everyone kept saying.
Apparently not. As long as there's no knees.
To a grounded opponent. Then you have Bellator on Showtime, and just briefly, Bader gets a pretty one-sided win over Machida, a lot of ground and pound. He moves along in the light heavyweight tournament, and then you had Kat Zingano get back to winning, gets a first round armbar win.
Oh yeah.
And you could still, if you don't have Showtime, you could still use our code MMANUTS. Get the first 30-day, what is it, a 30-day free trial, and then $4.99 a month for 6 months.
That sounds correct.
Something like that.
You're on the ball, Matt.
Something like that. And then how about this weekend, Dingo? It's a busy fight weekend. There's fucking 3 big events happening. Where do you want to start?
Well, let's talk about UFC on ESPN, Whitaker versus Gastelum.
Yeah.
So
interesting fight.
I mean, let me just ask you.
Yeah.
Is there any probability of Gastelum winning this fight?
I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say no as well. He's like 1-6 or something in his
Well, he's taking it on short notice because he's filling in for Paulo Costa, and I don't remember how long ago. Call it 2-3 weeks maybe. So I don't like his chances.
I don't like him either, not at all. So we're in agreement there. We also have Andrei Arlovsky's on the card.
Who's he fighting? Chase
Sherman, who I never heard of before. I had to look this guy up. Apparently he's been in the UFC, in and out of the UFC. He was in it, then out of it, then in it again. Went to Island Fights, which is some place in Alabama, and Pensacola, Florida. He's fighting, and then he's back in the UFC. So you know, I don't know. This guy has a record of 14 knockouts, 4 losses. Versus Andrei Arlovsky, whose record is
soon to be cut.
17 knockouts and 10 decisions and a lot more fights. The 52 fights for Arlovsky.
Oh my god. Well, I mean, he's in like the original UFC posters that I have on the wall. I mean, he's been in there for fucking forever. But...
Oh, Sherman fought in bare knuckle fighting too. He lost to Joey Beltran. I did not know.
Oh, yeah, I saw that fight. That's like one of the early bare knuckle ones.
In Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think I like his chances against Arlovsky. Chase Sherman, nicknamed the Vanilla Gorilla. There you go. I like it.
But what are the odds that Arlovsky gets cut after this fight? I mean, a loss for sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do it on a win.
100%. I think he's getting cut, and he'll end
making too much money because
Bellator or something.
If Overeem just got cut and Dos Santos, and then there's heat on that. They're saying Fedor versus Dos Santos. It was either going to be Fedor versus Dos Santos or Fedor versus Overeem, and it sounds like it's going to be Dos Santos. Unfortunately for him, I'm like, so that's UFC, and then Friday Bellator, you have Nemkov versus Davis 2, and that's the next step in the light heavyweight tournament. And then also on Saturday, that's when that Jake Paul versus Askren shit's going down.
Okay. What how do you watch that? Do you know?
Probably some streaming service. I thought it was $39.99, and they have and whoever Frank Mir was supposed to fight pulled out. Now he's fighting someone else, because I thought it was Antonio Tarver, and then that guy pulled out. So then they changed the fight to a new opponent and less rounds. Like, it's kind of wolf tickets, man.
Yeah. Always pull out. That's my motto. Pull out early, pull out
Yeah,
often.
you can't trust vasectomies.
I'm way past that point. So, is that it for events this weekend?
Yeah. So it's the 3. And it'll be interesting to see how that Paul versus Askren fight pairs versus, you're running against the UFC. I mean, that's kind of weird. I would have probably done it. And even if you're on a Friday, then you run against Bellator. But I don't know. I guess pick your poison. I would have probably found a weekend that they're not having a card. But maybe you're just pulling in a different demographic. Well, I think you are, because you're fucking getting that YouTube bullshit, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Dave Feldman recently from Bare Knuckle Fighting did an interview, and he was talking about Paige Van Zant coming back, trying to get her in the mix. But more importantly, what I thought was interesting is that apparently he's this week going to offer Wanderlei Silva a choice of 3 different opponents, and we're going to try to make a fight for Wanderlei to make his Bare Knuckle Fighting debut. So I don't know. Man. I don't know.
Can I throw the towel in now? I'll throw the towel in, man. There's some guys, I don't know. Every week I go back and forth on this, where some weeks I'm like, fine, let the guys fucking fight till they're,
retarded,
half brain dead. Fuck yeah. Or someone else throws a towel in. But how do I feel this week? Fuck it, let them fight and go.
Game on. Game on.
Bare knuckle will be over quick.
Yeah, right? Maybe. Not necessarily, but maybe.
And then why, like we were talking about Conor McGregor, why is it every week I see this motherfucker, he's training on the beach?
Yep.
This is how I train for my upcoming fight. I don't get it.
I mean, he looks in shape, but it's just his photos are always like eating, drinking, relaxing.
Yeah, I'm training hard, and there's drama. I'm probably gonna save it for later, but I don't know what the bullshit is between Conor and Poirier. Like Poirier saying, you never gave me the 500,000 donation for my charity. And then Conor saying, well, you guys never gave me the details. So now the fucking fight's off and blah, blah, blah. And now it's angry fucking Conor versus other fucking, like, it feels scripted to me. I don't know. What's your thought on all that? Wolf tickets.
Rocky 5 is like, he stole my room. Remember that when he was getting all mad? Rocky 5?
No, I don't think I saw that.
And it was like when he fought what's his face? You never saw Rocky 5? Classic.
I probably saw it. Tommy
Morrison's in there.
I don't remember that.
The Rocky's son was like pissed. He was trying to hype Rocky up because Tommy Morrison stayed in his house and took his room, but then he turned villain. So he was like, "You go get him, Dad. He stole my room." Like the whole thing is just weird. Anyways, my joke is not landed, so never mind.
Okay.
The people out in the audience will get my joke. Hopefully, if they've seen Rocky 5. It's a good flick, Matt. I recommend checking it out.
Here's an unpopular opinion. I don't like Rocky. How's that?
Why?
Maybe because I've heard that fucking Survivor song about 10 million times too many. As the Eye of the Tiger. Like, really? I fucking hate that song. That might be up there with the songs I hate the most. Number 1 song I hate the most, fucking YMCA by the Village People.
Okay.
I refuse to hear that at any wedding. I'll walk out.
Little Eye of the Tiger's good, though.
Eye of the Tiger?
Maybe not at a
number
wedding,
2 on my list.
Okay.
I don't even know what's number 3. I don't think it's just those 2 right now.
Any song by Barbara Streisand is number 3 for me.
I don't even know if I know any by her.
I don't know any either, but I just don't want to listen to her sing.
I hear you. I'm with you. What else is happening out there?
My last story. It looks to be that Jiu Jitsu was officially added to the Olympics starting in 2024 in the Summer Games, which is going to take place on July 26th through August 11th. In Paris, France in 2024. So that's a big deal. I remember since we've been doing this podcast, we've been calling for that. And finally they made it happen. It's only taken like 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's just why did it take so long for that to fucking get in there? That's the weird thing. And it'd be nice to see, like, I would imagine some of the MMA fighters are going to fucking get into that.
Well, I forgot something. So apparently they're going to use the current IBJJF International Jiu Jitsu Federation Nogi rules with some minor modifications, meaning that open hand slaps will be allowed to simulate reality, as well as low kicks from the standing position.
And all the steroids you want to inject too, right?
I don't know if they're going to do drug testing.
But if you're following their rules, like, that's probably the least clean sport there is. But, it's Olympic testing, so that's supposed to be legit, right?
Yeah, sure. Nobody can beat that.
You say this is 4 years or 3 years away?
4 years, 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Summer 2024.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see how that happens or how that works out. But I'd imagine you're going to see some guys that are current fighters just trying to get in there. And there's probably a couple guys that could do decent. Like, and even take Mackenzie Dern for she could actually get in and do well. She fought Gabby Garcia, for fuck's sake. Yeah. He might be too old at that point. Unless I don't know if they're going to do divisions by age or probably not. It's probably just going to be weight class, right?
I would assume weight class.
Yeah. Because if you start doing age, like, Jesus Christ, we would be here for 5 years with, the amount of divisions. Here's the masters. Here's the black belt master and blah, blah, double master. I don't know what the divisions are, but I know there's a lot. And then let's see. I saw some interesting weigh-in outfits over the weekend because there was a boxing match that had two pretty good looking women, and I'll share this. And it's kind of nice to be reminded that maybe we shouldn't have Venum for every fucking weigh-in outfit.
Oh,
so this is
fighter?
Yeah, this is the blonde bomber, and I forgot who she fought, but she was looking pretty nice too. So apparently you can just wear your underwear up there, which I can respect, and maybe Venum should take a page out of that book.
Blonde bomber. I can see why.
So that was her before picture. She actually didn't fare well in the fight, unfortunately. She took a headbutt. And let me pull this up here.
I'm scared. Oh, ouch.
Yeah. So headbutt's not good.
That looks really bad.
We got to get off of that. And then let's see what else is out there. Kat Zingano, the weigh-in from her. Let's pull that up. Because you're not going to get this action in the UFC.
That's not bad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, man. This is the shit we need.
That's good. It's good. I like it.
I don't know what else has happened.
Das ist gut, yeah.
Oh, another Bellator face-off with what you can wear.
Good God. What is happening?
Exactly. The Black Widow.
Is she going to a fight or to the beach?
Hey, whatever she wants to do, I think we're down with.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
all right.
Good on that. And good on Bellator, right? You just wear whatever the fuck you want. We don't care. Like, that's how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have any others. Oh, here's another shot of her. This is just straight from the weigh-ins. So, like, that's what you wear at the weigh-in. Okay. Why can't we have
Jessica Borgia,
Yep.
Black Widow.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna need a little cold shower after that, Matt.
Yeah, it's kind of across the board with what they're allowing. So last one, whatever her name is, but I guess you wear just a pair of panties. And,
looks like lingerie. Yeah.
Cool. I remember the UFC used to do that. So while we're in that thread, I saw Valerie Loureda said that she had just. Oh, sorry, I've the wrong thing. She signed her bout agreement. So here's her signing her bout agreement. Just signed her bout agreement and go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can see.
Yeah.
The bout agreement. It's nice.
Looks pretty good. Tweet of the week.
Hit me with it.
I'm not sure what to make of this one. So apparently Brendan Schaub was hanging out with Tyson and Ngannou, getting a picture. And then someone posted this like one of these is not like the others. I don't know. This is Callum on Twitter. So
That's funny.
yeah, I don't know what to make of that shit.
Hmm.
And I already asked that Nuts. We're at that point where I was talking about that Conor and Dustin beefing. That was one of the questions. And then we'll go to Rodrigo Machado, close it out. It's time. Pound sign Natural, pound sign Matt Rape Train, pound sign Ingo Sugar Daddy. Would you rather be known as a one-hit wonder for a novel or a song?
Song, of course. Duh.
Why?
Cause man, the song lives on forever. I think you can get royalties and like pay all your bills.
Yeah, I think so. I think you could be pretty well off from just a song if everything you
One
said,
song,
right?
Yep.
And then you're at least known for about 15 minutes.
You can get all the babes. You can't get any babes on a book tour. What kind of babes are you getting on a book to like librarians and stuff?
Probably hepatitis C. I don't know.
Maybe that.
Would you rather take an action-packed European vacation or spend 2 weeks at the same Caribbean resort?
European vacation, hands down, no question.
Yeah, I could see the advantages of both, but 2 weeks in one spot is a long fucking time. I could see that would be a weekend just being at one place.
Unless for you it was in bed with you know who.
A bunch of ladies, a lady
just
friend.
one lady. The cyborg.
But yes, potentially taking a dump in the middle of the desert. Nothing.
2 weeks with the cyborg.
Oh man, it's a lot of action. I don't think I'm gonna be walking after that one. I don't know. I feel like my ass is gonna be a little bit sore.
Yeah, probably.
Would you rather be a character in an action-packed thriller or a romantic comedy?
Action-packed thriller, duh.
What consists of an action-packed thriller?
I'm thinking like John Wick.
Okay.
Or thriller. The thriller part is what throws me. What's an action-packed thriller? Maybe like I'm thinking like Harrison Ford in The Fugitive. Remember that?
Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean, I could go either way. Romantic comedy could be fun if you have a hot
leading
co-star.
actress. Who would be your co-star?
Single.
Who would be your co-star?
Oof, that's tough. Well, if I could take politics out of their life, or I just Chris Cyborg. Just kidding. I always liked Alyssa Milano, but she's kind of fucking off the cuckoo path right now. So
okay, didn't know that.
I liked her when she was in that show. Yeah, that one, not the young one. It was like she was a witch. What the fuck's the name of it?
I have no idea.
Hang on. I gotta look that up. It's gonna bug me.
Witches?
Yeah, it was her and
Charmed?
Yeah, thank you.
Charmed.
It was her, Rose McGowan, and someone else.
Yeah.
And then they did a reboot, which why are you tainting shit? Come on.
Tainted. The taint.
Yeah, I'm gonna share this. Hang on.
Okay.
So it's like she was in and out, so it was mostly those three. So
bye. I'll take the one on the right.
Okay.
In that photo, anyways.
Sure. Even Rose McGowan was hot back then, but then now she shaved her head or cut her hair and all sorts of other stuff. All right. Would you rather be stuck on a train or a bus?
Train.
Why?
Because I think a train would have space and a bus would be very sweaty. I'm picturing a bus.
Yeah, no air conditioning. I'm seeing a school bus. You can't take a dump. On the train, you could potentially have a second floor. There could be beds.
Yeah.
I don't remember a bus with beds. You can have nicer buses, but they still kind of fucking
Unless
suck.
it's a tour bus, then I'm in.
Yeah, that's true. That could be either or. I guess that depends. Let's do Fuck, Marry, Kill. Here we go. Fuck, Marry, Kill, Celebrity Edition, number 133, Maxim Hot 100, number 7. I got a million things open. Oh, okay. This thing's crying. So let's start here.
Hey.
Shanina Shayak or Shake.
Shake. It's not bad.
So got that one.
Good. Oh man. It's not bad. Not bad.
Sarah something. Sampaio.
I'm not feeling that.
Okay. And then Barbara Palvin. She looks a little young.
Bang the first one, kill the second one, marry the last one. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Maybe
kill
marry
that
the first one. I don't know.
I'm gonna kill that first one. I'll marry the second one. And bang that last one.
Okay.
Run along a guy knowledge.
Hey Matt, you need to
Yes.
update your Google Chrome.
I won't do it. And go. Fuck them. Every week you could say that. I refuse. I see it, and I'll never do it. I did it on one computer. How's that for you?
How'd it go?
I don't know. I just don't like to do updates. I don't like being forced into stuff. Okay, knowledge?
It's anal rape. Then you're in.
Only if I'm on the receiving end. You don't want to be delivering.
That's what I'm saying. Knowledge? No, I got nothing.
All right, let me pull this up. So I saw Motley Crue posted this. It says, just announced the Motley Crue 40th anniversary cassette box set drops June 12th. Ingo, do these guys know it's not 1983 anymore?
They do, but the cassette is making a strong comeback. You didn't know this?
No, why? Why is this?
It's a thing. I don't know. I think they're releasing new cassette players and shit for cars. It's like a hot thing all of a sudden. Vintage, baby.
I think I threw all my cassettes out.
It's like the old
I understand the records, right?
Hold on, I'll pull one out.
All right.
I'm listening.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh, they're not coming out. It's like a come on, baby. There it goes. It's like the old records.
Sure.
They're fun. But
that I get, but that's for quality, like the music quality, right?
Fidelity. Here's a good one.
Are you getting the same on little Pink Floyd action?
Gotta have that if you're gonna have records. This is the one you gotta have. That's what I was trying to grab the first time. Sorry.
Is that with like all your mushrooms and acid? Fucking drop some,
preferably, rectally delivered.
Check out for a little bit.
Yes, correct.
Let's see what else. Last thing. One of these pictures. So I don't know what school this is, but I'm just gonna ask the question: why?
School come team. Oh boy, this must be in another country.
Yeah, somehow things get lost in translation.
Come to daddy.
I don't get it. So I think that's about it. I'm ready to shut down. I got my COVID shot.
Feeling sleepy?
I'm feeling sleepy.
Okay, that happened to me too. I hope you're well, sir.
I did sleep till 10 a.m. today. That's the first time I slept past 6 o'clock, and I can't remember how long.
That's nice. That'll do it.
Well, it's not nice. It's called COVID sleepiness. Get your vaccination and take a fucking extended nap after you're up in the middle of the night because your wife wakes you up going, she doesn't feel good. Like, take some Tylenol.
Did you have to take care of her?
A little bit.
Did you rub her feet?
I tried. Drop an elbow on her to fucking knock her out.
Shut up.
Shut it, dude.
Go to sleep. Do you feel better now?
Enough. I ain't got time for this. I got places to be.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I better shut down.
Well, I hope you all feel better at your household.
There you go.
That has been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Weigel.
Matt Griffith, thanks for playing.